This is me at 18 years old after having tried countless other business models and having had some success but not really any consistent success. And over the next couple of years I managed to grow multiple faceless social media pages and make tens of thousands in the process. However, I'm going to show you guys how you can build these pages in a way that's going to make you even more money than I did by avoiding the mistakes that I made. So if you go back to 2022, when I was about 18 years old, I'd spent the last year or so making money through crypto and then also trading NFTs. In this time period as well, the market was now dead. No one was really talking about NFTs or crypto, but therefore I was looking for a new side hustle that I could start. And having already tried theme pages before and having failed, I decided to try them again. But this time it was a little bit different because we now had TikTok, and this was actually the platform that I started on back in October 2022. And at that time I was consuming a lot of luxury motivational edits, so therefore I decided to start my page Millionaire Aesthetic on TikTok in that luxury motivational edits niche. And while at the start it was going great, I managed to grow to 20k followers in just the first month. But then out of nowhere, the account got loads of strikes at once and the account almost got banned. And because of this, I lost a bunch of videos that had hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. And the reason these videos got taken down and almost got my page banned was because the one motivating you in some of these videos was that one bald kickboxer that was blowing up at the time and also was getting striked down a lot at the time. I believe to this day, if you post a video with his voice to TikTok, your video is going to get taken down and you're going to get a strike for hateful ideology, even if he's saying good things. But when this happened to me, instead of seeing it as a loss and getting down about it, I decided to see it as a sign that I should start up my page on other platforms. And this is when I started my page on Instagram, and I decided to put a bit more focus onto Instagram to blow that page up so that if I did get deleted on TikTok, then I didn't have to start from zero and I had the brand on another platform that I could then rebuild from. And this is where things started to take off. When I started posting to Instagram, I realized I couldn't just post what I was posting to TikTok as the platforms were different. So I made some adjustments to my content, made it higher quality, but because of its new and improved style, I managed to grow my Instagram to over 51,000 followers in the first month. And this is where I started to make some more serious money. Because TikTok at the time didn't have the creator rewards program or anything like that, making money on TikTok was quite difficult, especially if you were a beginner like I was at the time. However, with Instagram, it was a bit easier because the quality of your audience seemed to be higher, and because of their DM system, it was way easier to negotiate deals and also just speak to people in the DMs and therefore create different opportunities for myself. I actually made my first bit of money on this page by just selling the clips that I was using to create my videos to this guy that had a personal brand, and he bought them off me for $75. He bought it through Cash App. I was actually trying to find the Cash App payment, but unfortunately Cash App has now been taken down in the UK. I can't go back through the logs to find it for you guys. But this guy that then bought these clips from me actually ended up becoming a client. And at the end, you actually see how everything comes full circle with the way I make money with my pages today. Anyways, throughout this next period, I was managing to make thousands every single month through various different monetization methods, such as selling paid promotions on my page, affiliate marketing, editing. And therefore, with these different streams of income, I've ever since been able to make over 4 figures every single month online with my pages. But essentially, to go into these monetization methods a little bit deeper, paid promotions is just where people are going to reach out to you and they want to promote something to your audience, and therefore you're going to charge them for that. So these were making me a couple $100s per month. I think my best month I maybe made $1,000 off of them. And then the next way that I monetized was of course through affiliate marketing. And that was pretty cool because that was the first way I managed to make money while I was sleeping. Like, that wasn't investments or anything like that. Like, I'd wake up and I'd see, oh, you made a few commission sales. So that was pretty cool. Per sale, I was making between $5 and $13. And then finally, with the editing, that basically all came about once again through my theme pages. They were getting me connections, and they were getting me connections to, at the time, mostly some personal brands that were trying to grow their pages. They reached out to me, they saw my page was blowing up, and therefore they wanted me to edit for them and their personal brands to try and get their personal brands to grow, and in return they would of course pay me money. And throughout this period as well, because I was seeing some success with this, I then started getting referrals. So because I was getting people results, they were referring me to some of their friends, and I was also doing some outreach myself. And because of the fact that I had the page with like 50,000 followers, 60,000 followers at the time, it was a lot easier to get clients. Because I clearly proved that I could grow a page, it made it much more likely for them to take me on to do some work for them. And with this model, I was simply just making X amount of videos and either sending them to them or uploading them for them on their page. And they were then paying me a couple £100 a month per client. And while I managed to scale these different methods up to a few thousand per month, it was not really much compared to what we were going to get into a little bit later. But this then takes us to about January 2023. By this point, I'm not sure how big my page was. I believe it was over 100,000 followers on Instagram and over like 300,000 on TikTok. And I realized that I was getting tons of people in my DMs asking me, can you help me grow my page? How would you grow your page? And questions like that. And because of this reason, I decided to create a totally free Discord server where my goal was going to be to help people grow their page. And at the start, this was making me no money. It was a totally free server and I was just giving as much value as possible in order to, 1, get some testimonials, 2, prove that I could actually help people, and 3, help grow the server, because if people are getting good results for free, they're going to tell all their friends to join the server, And because of this, I managed to grow the server pretty quickly. And also I was growing the server through my Faceless pages as well. So every now and then I might put a little call to action at the end of the video. And I remember one time in particular, a video got like 100,000 views and I put a call to action in it, and it got me like 1,000 members into their Discord server, which then means 1,000 different people that are going to have the opportunity to buy my products later down the line. And with that being said, this did eliminate one source of income for me at the time, which was the affiliate marketing, because I was promoting my Discord in my bio. I wasn't really doing any affiliate marketing stuff, so that was one stream of income gone, but I was still making consistently 4 figures every month through the editing and also through selling paid promotions on my page. But then just a few months after I started the Discord, it was starting to get pretty big, and therefore it was difficult to give everybody the help that they wanted. So what I decided to go ahead and do was create a paid section and a premium section, and I was charging $34.99 per month in order for me to basically help you grow. I was still putting out things to help people for free, but if you wanted that specialized help from me and that more sort of attention from me in like live calls and page reviews, and then also a bunch of different materials to help you grow your page, then you'll just upgrade to the paid version of the Discord. And my goal with this paid Discord section was to get everybody that actually worked hard in there to basically make their money back. So it's $34.99 per month. And I knew that I could pretty much get everybody in there that worked hard to make that money back through their pages within a few months. And that would then basically mean that the subscription would then pay for itself. And this actually worked pretty well. And I had a fair few people making more money than they were paying for the Discord. And when they were posting that in the Discord and telling people about it, I then therefore got way more members to join because it was proven that this was working, and it was basically going to cost you no money so long as you actually put in the work. And this Discord then turned into a pretty strong revenue stream for me that once again was totally faceless. At the time, I wasn't showing my face. Obviously, people knew me in the Discord as Joe because my name was Joe. My logo was actually the same logo for Millionaire Aesthetic, and the Discord was all branded around Millionaire Aesthetic at the time. And the only other thing people knew about me was my voice. That was it, because I was sometimes talking in live events trying to help people as much as I could. But to this point, it was still pretty much 100% faceless. And this then takes us to May 2023, where through my theme pages, I had met some cool people and made some cool connections with other people making money online. And therefore, I managed to go to Spain for just under a month with a group of 3 of my friends. And this trip and summer in general around this time was pretty cool for me because I went to a few different countries, and every single time I came back with more money than I had spent. And also around this point, I had made £10,000 profit in the business. And then fast forward to the 28th of June, I actually went ahead and posted my first YouTube video to this very channel. And to be honest, the reason I posted this YouTube video was almost the same reason that I started the Discord. But now, because the Discord had around 7,000 members at the time through totally my faceless pages, I was getting a bunch of the same questions over and over. And I thought, why not just put them on YouTube so people can go and watch it and I don't have to keep repeating myself. And also at the time, I was looking at the content on YouTube for faceless social media, and a lot of the content that was out there just seemed to be very outdated, or there was people talking about it who had had success, but they were just gatekeeping everything because they were trying to sell you a product. And because I was genuinely just trying to give as much value as possible and I wasn't trying to gatekeep anything, my YouTube started to grow pretty quickly. But that is obviously not what this video is about, so if you guys want to watch a whole video about me growing on YouTube, I'll leave that link somewhere up there, but watch that after this one, of course. And then in around September was when things started to pick up for my pages and my income even more. And that was just because I realized that I could make some good money by selling digital products on my pages. So on September 10th was when I launched my first digital product on my pages. That was just a growth pack for $19.99 where you got things like clips and also some background music, and then just some different things and resources that would help you grow your own theme page and make money with it. And once I launched this, because I also did have a Discord server with around 9,000 people, once again, all looking for something to help them grow, and maybe they didn't want to join the premium Discord because they didn't want to pay monthly, there was actually a lot of demand for this product, and it started selling pretty well straight away. I remember on the 3rd day, I had a day where I made over $240, and this was all 100% profit pretty much at this point as well, because of the fact that it's a digital product and I'm selling it all organically through my Discord and my theme pages. Do you remember at the start when I said everything comes full circle and the first way I sort of made money was via selling those clips? It's quite funny because the thing to this day that really scaled up my income with these pages was selling that clip pack, but on a mass scale. So just as I noticed that demand at the beginning when I sold that first clip pack and decided to sell it on the page, I probably would have made a lot more money up to this point. So that is another lesson for you guys. And throughout this whole period, I was working a job, by the way. So this was still a side hustle. It wasn't really taking me tons of time, just a few hours per day. I was putting as much as I could into it, but that was just about a few hours per day. And around this period where these digital products were selling quite well on my pages, I remember a lot of the time I would be at my job working and I'd make more money from the online stuff in that same time period I was working. So if I was coaching for an hour, in that hour I would make 2 sales sometimes, and that would then make me more than I was paid for the hour to be coaching, which I found pretty crazy. And then fast forward till today, I am still making thousands per month through these methods that I've talked about in this video. And I've also made money through many different ways, such as the TikTok Creator Awards program, and of course this YouTube channel now does also make me money. But just in the Faceless social media realm, these same skills have allowed me to make tens of thousands on TikTok through the Creator Award program. And also in the future, I'm going to be documenting some more ways you can make money with Faceless social media. Just I want to show you guys simply the whole process and give as much value as possible in these videos. And that is pretty much the journey up to this point. Obviously, this is a very basic version. However, one mistake that I did make, and I'd really recommend for you guys watching this video to take this on board, is when you're trying to make pages, go a little bit more niche and really think about the branding, because at the time I didn't really know what I was doing with my pages. And if I'd done this in the beginning, I would have been able to make money a lot sooner through a digital product that I could then sell to a niche audience. And this is what some of the guys in my premium Discord recently have been doing, and they've been seeing some good success with it. If you're interested in joining this Discord and getting help from me personally, then I'll leave it linked in the description so you can check it out. There is also a free section, so if you don't want to pay for the paid section, then be sure to check that out as well. Now, this video was of course just talking about making the money with the Faceless social media pages, and in particular the Faceless Instagram. But if you guys want to see a bit more about me and how I managed to then turn these different things into other streams of income, then you can go ahead and watch this video on screen here, where I show you how I managed to gain 7 different streams of income by the age of 20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and found it valuable. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe, as I post weekly content similar to this. Apart from that, I hope to see you guys in the next one.